If you're considering cloud computing, you want an environment and rate that are right for you. The CloudKey platform makes it easy to get there. The CloudKey platform gives you the flexibility to choose the capabilities you want, so you pay only for what you need and nothing more. Your gateway to the new cloud computing environment is CloudKey Builder. This online tool lets you choose exactly what you want, so you can design your network to your specifications. To show you how easy it is, we'll configure a sample network, all in just a few minutes. The company in our example doesn't need a lot of bandwidth. They choose a 100 megabit pipe size, which spans across all virtual machines. It can be increased later, if needed. They opt for the standard firewall, VPN router, and DDoS protection, which are included at no extra charge. They have about 35 total users that will need VPN to access their applications. Finally, they decide to host their services at the CloudKey location nearest them in Dallas. Next, they set up their virtual machines. CloudKey Builder lets them name each one. For their controller, they choose 2 CPUs, 8 gigabytes of RAM, and 100 gigabytes of flash storage. They don't need a public IP address. They'll run on Windows Server 2022, and their retention policy calls for 30 days of backup for their domain controllers. They set their snapshot retention days at 5, and the number of snapshots at 3. After 5 days, snapshots are pruned from the system. After configuring their first virtual machine, they set up the next one. They could choose different specs, but they keep this one identical. For their SQL Server, they want a more robust environment with 8 cores, 24 gigs of RAM, and 500 gigabytes of flash storage. Backup retention and snapshots are also increased. Next, the app server is set up. Again, they choose their specific parameters for memory, storage, and retention. The app server calls for a public IP address. As they choose their preferences, CloudKey Builder shows how each decision impacts the monthly rate and how scaling up or down might impact costs in the future. Once the network is configured, proceed to checkout. There is no setup fee, only the base monthly fee, and the rate that is determined by their specific choices. At checkout, the details of the account are entered along with the key contact. The billing address is also entered. From there, simply press Create Order, and the cloud environment is now complete. Next steps are sent to the contact person via email. It's that easy. With CloudKey Builder, you get the flexibility to design the environment that's right for you. So, you pay only for what you need and nothing more. Build your perfect cloud. Apply now to join our beta test group and be among the first to try out CloudKey Builder.